everyone, Orange here, welcome back to another video. Today I have TOA Hard floor 96 on the Lyrith rotation for you guys. The main reason I'm recording these videos is because this is my first ever clear of Lyrith and my second ever clear of TOA Hard, so the other one was Astaros last month. So I feel like it's really important to record these videos and do them for you guys so you guys can see what teams I used and what rune quality I had for these floors, because I'm pretty sure they're always going to be the same. The 90s, depending on if it's Lyrith or Astaros, it's like always the same. The Come To Us might change it in the future, but I think that's how it is now. So I don't recall if I struggled on this floor. It may have taken a couple tries, but I don't think I did too much, so I didn't really do anything too fancy here for the first two waves. I kind of just stunned everything, and I don't think they ever moved, so I didn't really have any problems with any skills that they had that were defeating me or causing me troubles. One main thing that I was kind of doing, I mentioned this in the other videos, is to make sure that you don't debuff them 10 times, because then you can't land your hard CC, like your stuns or anything like that. So you may see me holding onto my dots and not using them, because if I dot them, then they may have 10 debuffs and then they might move because I can't stun them because I already have 10. So that's one thing. And I think I should be dotting up one of these water ones with my Vero, but I think I just kind of got lazy and I was like, YOLO, we're just gonna dot up whatever. But if I were, actually maybe I did do this, no, I'm being stupid. So to do this more efficiently and save time, I should have probably been dotting up one of the water ones with my Vero, the water martial cat, because Beretta won't land his dots as easily on them, so it would just make one of the, it'll make the martial cats die faster, which will save me time. So I should have been doing that, I don't know why. On one of these levels I did start doing that, just because like I was busy, or I was like, I just want to get this done. So I was like, efficiency mode activated. But this was not efficiency mode because I have no idea what I'm doing. I should have been dotting them because that one moved and she chunked my Beretta. Not good. If she crit, I think he would have died. I don't think that was a crit. I think that was just normal. I don't recall what the last wave is. It'll be a surprise. I'm kind of doing these videos like a couple days later, so sometimes I forget things. And then I'm not as, like, hyped, which is, like, kind of fine, but after some of these levels, like, 93, I think it was 92 and 93, like, I only had one surviving monster when I beat it, and then I was like, haha, raffle, and that was kind of it. I'm glad that I passed those in that with one monster left, because if I had to do it again, it's kind of annoying. These levels take so long, like, all these videos are, like, 8 minutes, 15 minutes, that sort of thing. Kind of sucks, but I'm super determined to beat TOA Hard, and then I told you guys before, but my main reason for making these is because this is my first time, and I do push this really, really hard, and I have to do these levels a bunch of times because my rune quality is not quite there. Like, it is there, but it's not the best, so I have to kind of do these a bunch of times before I can finally pass. Okay, so for the second wave, same thing. They're all easily stunned, and my team is just like a stun team. So I'm not going to stomp on them because almost all of them are already stunned. I will slow them though, because I find that that's better rather than save it for the second turn to get to spare stuns. I did do that once. Like I tell you guys, like I do a lot of trial and error. So sometimes you want to save that Arya third skill for the second turn once they've already moved, instead of putting the slow on them first turn. Sometimes it works out better, but I haven't really had to do that too many times. I think I only did that maybe once in one of these levels past 96. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe it didn't actually make it to like an actual video because maybe I failed, but I think that is something that I kind of tried. So yeah. And there isn't like elemental stuff going on here, so Beretta will be fine with landing dots and everything. So with Vero, I don't remember what I was hitting. Focusing one down kind of makes it easier and like less threatening. Thinking about it, maybe I should have focused down one of the Dark Griffins because my Arya for some reason is kind of squishy. I did switch her to a speed rune in slot too, so maybe that's kind of the reason why. But I think in general Arya doesn't have like a lot of HP, and my runes are kind of bad on her. so maybe I should have gone for one of those dark ones, but it was fine in the end. So we'll have a surprise for the third wave. I don't know what it's going to be. If these monsters would just die already. I'm really hungry. I think I'm going to get a snack before I do the next video, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna get. What do we have? I just had some waffles. Those were pretty good. Well, I did not just, but a while ago. I might just eat more waffles because I'm lazy. Hashtag gamer life. Die. I have nothing else to talk about. I was being really entertaining in my last two videos, and I had like a bunch of other off-topic stuff to talk about, but for this one, I don't. Maybe the third wave will be like super crazy, and then I'll have like a lot to talk about. Oh, okay. This wave is kind of crazy. So with my team, I just did like the stunning strategy, and that worked out, because if the fire, I think the fire ones actually move. Oh, this wave is kind of similar to the Orengelol wave, which I think is coming up here soon, actually. It maybe next wave, or maybe 97 or 98, because they have like immunity, and that's kind of bad. Bella, of course, is like super good for that. But it can get pretty nasty. I really focused on attack bar resetting the middle guy. What's his name? Zeratu? Because I faced those in arena, and they will punch you like 10 times, and I was just talking about how Arya is really squishy, and I don't want to get punched 10 times, or him punch my Bella 10 times, and then I die. I don't think it's actually 10 times, it's like 3 or something. So yeah, I pretty much just did stuns and taunts, and of course I was not really afraid to taunt the fire ones, because my map is so tanky, and it doesn't really matter if they hit Mav. Of course, RNG is a factor here, and your rune quality will help with that. So if you land 0 stuns and you use everything and you miss your taunt, you may fail, and you may have to do that again, or do the floor again. Sometimes that's just what happens in TOA Hard, but luckily that did not happen to me. So yeah, that is just something that I thought I would say, because sometimes you do get really unlucky, but other times you can make better decisions. So like, one decision, I think maybe I just talked about this, I don't remember. Maybe it was in the last video. But one decision you can make is kind of like spreading out your CC. So if your Beretta stuns all of them, there's no reason to stomp, because you can just save that for next turn. And it's more worth it if you get like a dot up or something like that to take more HP away. So this is just kind of me telling you guys, don't blame RNG if it's not really RNG. Like, there's like a lot you can do. And take that from me, like, I was so determined to beat TOA Hard. I did the 100th floor like 75 times or something like that. I didn't track it, but it was a lot. And I could have just blamed it on RNG and kept saying, like, RNG, they didn't get stunned or whatever. It's my fault. Well, it's okay. Sometimes they don't get stunned. That doesn't mean that you lose. Sometimes you don't lose, and you can make the best decisions you can. So look out for 100. It'll be coming out here soon. I'm gonna go get a snack before I make the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope my tips were helpful. I will catch you guys later, and then also remember my runes and skill ups are in the description in case you are curious. So that's it. Catch you guys later.